come a long, long way. Made a lot of mistakes, but I'm breathing, breathing. That's right, and I made it, made it. This time I'm a little run down. I've been living out loud. I can beat it, that's right, 'cause I'm feeling, feeling invincible.
Aloha friends, this is Tito for the LoliNation blog coming to you on this edition of Marvelous Mondays. And yes, marvelous indeed. What a gorgeous weekend we had here in Montreal. It was -7, beautiful sunshine, not too cold, so it was a fantastic weekend. I hope you had a tremendous and prodigious weekend as well. As usual, we're coming to you on this Monday with the 7 values towards a prodigious attitude. And for those of you who are my subscribers, over the weekend I sent you a little email asking you, what is it now that we're going to be ending the 7th values towards the prodigious attitude? What is it you would like me to blog about in regards to transformation? What are some key aspects you'd like to find? What are the challenges, the things that I can actually share with you to make your life continuously transform? So I'm waiting to see that, and I'll be putting together whatever the requests are, whatever the ideas are. I'm going to do my utmost to go learn and research those and share with you so that we can continue to transform together and you can reach your level and summit of success. So, we talked about so far the 7 values towards a prodigious attitude, and that is discipline, integrity, perseverance, courage, and commitment. Those are the 5 ones we have discussed so far. Now we're going to bring to you the 6 values towards a prodigious attitude, and that is commitment. One of my favorites, commitment. In French, it's engagement, engage, commitment. What I define commitment to be is doing the things that you set out to do long after the feelings you set them in have gone. Doing the things that you set out to do long after the feelings that you set them in have long gone. You know? So I'm going to get back to you in terms of what does that mean, right? When you went into a seminar, and you went to this seminar that was set and the speaker was there to actually motivate, inspire you so that you can lead into action. And when you're in the seminar, you are surrounded with people who are actually having the same experience, emotional experience as you are. That's the feeling part. And you're like, oh yes, as soon as I'm going to get back home, I'm going to do this, I'm going to contact that person, I'm going to send my thank you cards, I'm going to organize my time, I'm going to start exercising more, I'm going to do this, and this, and that. And that's the feeling you set it in. And then once you get back, you're tired, and then you had a long flight, you get into your room, you sleep in, the next day you go, oh, I got to get this done, I got to get this done. Some of you actually get it done, right? You got it done for the first day, the second day, and then that feeling of the seminar, that power of the energy of like-minded individuals hanging around you, you know, it dissipates. It disappears. It fades away. And then you find yourself getting back into your old routine. Has that ever happened to you? Has it? I'm guessing maybe it has once in a while, and if it has not, well, great on you. You mean on the right track of being fully motivated and inspired at all time. Now, if it happens to you, that's commitment. It's your level of a commitment to a thing. It ties into perseverance, but it's doing the things that you set out to do when the feeling you set them in has gone. When you say, I'm going to get back to you tomorrow by end of day, when you leave a message for one of your clients or your contacts, and you don't, because, you know, things get in the way. Something pops up, there's an emergency, but you don't even call back. You don't pick up the phone and say, hey, you know what, Jay, I was supposed to get back to you, but this came about, but I'm committed to you that I'm going to get back to you later on by Friday, end of day. Commitment. When I speak to a lot of executives, business people, fairly successful folks, and I ask them about what's the one thing that's lacking in individuals they come across in terms of reaching the level of potential and success that they are targeting or they are putting in their sights. And they say commitment. Don't do what they set out to do or what they say they would do. Actually, it's one of the key pieces that most salespeople don't succeed. I go back and talk to a couple of folks, and if I talk to their customers who had dealt with them, it says, what's happened to that person? Why are they not that successful in engaging you in our business? They would say, commitment. You set out to do something and you don't deliver. So, commitment. Now let me share you a story about commitment. Commitment, the feelings go back in and out. How do you stay committed? That's the key part, isn't it? When the feeling's gone, what is left? Well, what's left is very simple, ties back to the why power. So I'll share you a personal story. 18 years ago, 5 days after I met my beautiful and gorgeous wife, 5 days, I proposed. This is a story I love to talk about because people always ask me, how do you do that? How do you propose after 5 days? Well, my response, and I have some fun with this, and I say, when you win the lotto ticket, when you win $1 million, how long does it take for you to go cash it in? I didn't wait. I knew I had $1 million in the reach of my hand, in the palm of my hands. I reached out and I grabbed it, right? And that's the feeling I was in, right? And then I got myself committed. And in our vows, traditional vows, Catholic vows, is for richer, for poorer, in sickness or in health, right? For richer, for poorer, in sickness or in health, I'm going to be there with you at all times. That's commitment, even when the feeling's gone. It's easy to be committed when the feeling's there. It's easy, right? What's not easy to do is when the feeling's gone. How do you stay committed? Does it mean it's rosy all the time? Does it mean that there's no ups and downs? I would tell you, no way. Life is made about ups and downs. That's the beauty about life, right? Without laughter, there's no tears, right? Without death, there's no life. There's a balance in everything. So when the feeling goes out, what is it you tie back in? Three things. First of all, you have to have a why power. I've talked about this before. What's your why power in setting in motions what you are engaging yourself, committing yourself to do? Why are you doing it? Second, review your why power. Are you reading it? So in the case of the relationship, why am I in this relationship? Why is my relationship so successful? Your computer brain is going to give you all sorts of stuff because you listen to your partner, because you do small little things for your partner, because you create a complicity with your partner, right? That's the kind of thing you're looking for. So you want to be able to engage. You want to tie back and review your why power and ask yourself, why is my relationship so wonderful? And your computer brain is going to tell you why. Because you're going to notice every great thing that your partner is doing for you in a relationship. And the third component to being committed is going out and getting it done. Facing the fact that sometimes the feelings go away, just knowing that you are there and you know that it can fade away. If you know that, you can manage it. If you don't know and if you deny it, if you think it's going to be rose-colored right away all the time, it's not the truth. The truth is that life is easy and it's rough, right? Life is easy and it is rough. It's a balance of everything. So those are the three things about commitment overall, guys. That's Tito Kang coming up to you. I hope you've enjoyed it on the sixth value towards a prodigious attitude, which is commitment. Go out, practice, make progress, have fun, and remember, right? Whatever the past has brought you wherever you are here today. The people you met, the books you read, the experiences you've had. It is what you are here today. And that's not going to change. You can't change the past. Don't try to do it. Don't try. And even when you change the past, some of the movies tell us that we all mess up our current present. So you don't even want to touch that, right? But now that you know where you're at, right? And then you've learned from your past. You've learned what you did great and what you could have done better. Moving forward, what are you going to do? Do from what you learn, right? If you do from what you learn, it'll define who you become tomorrow. This is Tito Kang for the LoliNation blog. I'm all psyched. Make it a prodigious, tremendous weekend. I will see you next Monday when we talk about the seventh value, and I look forward to hearing from you if you have something to give me in terms of ideas to come back at you on my future vlogs. And as you can see, I am committed to you. Once a week, I am coming out. And for those of you who are not subscribers, to the right of your screen, please punch in, subscribe. You're going to get my 10 principles towards a prodigious attitude. Up there and down there, there's some links. Share the knowledge, share the wealth, make this world better. This is Tito Kang for the LoliNation blog saying aloha, mahalo, until next time, and to your prodigious success.